This would be part 1 of a 2-part video in which we would discuss the right-hand side of the atlas, the portion of the atlas where we can view our background maps available as well as our detailed geomorphological maps. The very first thing that we should mention is that we have a legend available, so if you want to find out what the various colors mean that we're looking at, we can toggle that on and off. We can see very quickly that we have these polygons which are shown to us, which are either brown in color, which means a fluvial dominated system, orange in color, which means a tide dominated system, or yellow in color, which means a wave dominated system. In addition to that, we have an outline view, so that we can always toggle on and off these background colors. So if we want to view some more of the geomorphology, which is available on the map, we do have a way of fairly easily doing that. What background maps do we have available? The default map is our base map view. In this case, this is the map with kind of a background brown color. What this map is showing us is regional drainage, which we can view. So most of the main rivers in the world would be included. We can see that we have shades of brown which are giving us indications of topography. So we always know what is a topographical high and what is a topographically low area. If we would zoom in, we also see that we have bathymetric information. So everything in light blue in this case indicates depth above 200 meters. If you're interested in what the various depths of the 3 lines shown for bathymetry are, you can also view that information on the right hand side here in the legend. In addition to that, if we zoom in, we can see that this layer also contains the geomorphological information which is included in the maps. Now, if we were to toggle off this outline view button, we can make it transparent and then we can see the geomorphological detail which is available. We will focus a lot more on geomorphological detail in the second video in this series. But for now, let us see what other types of background maps do we have as part of the atlas. So in addition to our base map, we also have a Google satellite view which is available. So again, you can zoom in and you can compare and contrast what we have in the previous map to what is available on the Google image quite easily. We also have something else which is quite useful, which is a relief view. So this is a version of the previous map that we had before, in which the relief is a lot more visible and a lot more clearly seen. So we have a way of very quickly assessing where does a system at a shoreline sit relative to its topography and tectonic setting originally. So this is very useful if we want to think about analogues and if we want to place a given system in its larger scale depositional setting. In addition to that, we also have a map view. So if you're interested in finding out where a system is geographically, we can very easily do that. So let us go back to the base map view. Let us once again show our color-coded polygons. So how can we find out more information about a given system? What we do in this case is we click on it, a pop-up window would appear. We would see the same system in a live map. So you can very easily assess a given system visually in this case. And we also provide a number of kind of metadata associated with this system. So we know what the name is, we know what the dominant processes at the shoreline and what the secondary processes are. We also have information about tectonic setting, type of coastline, drainage area, channel gradient. So there is a lot of useful information in this here. The second video in this series would focus on how do we view the detailed view of this map. So one thing that I will just show for now is that if we click on the control button while moving our mouse, we can in fact interactively control these maps and show them in various orientations. The next video will go into a fair bit of more detail about how we actually go about doing that on a larger scale.